Going on day 10 post-op from my breast reduction surgery. It would be fun to share with you some of the must-have items that really helped me get through my recovery. Still going through my recovery, so some of these items I'm still using as we speak. These things definitely made my life easier, especially in the first like 4 or 5 days. One of the things that's really hard about getting a breast reduction is that they usually tell you that you cannot shower for at least 48 hours. I definitely struggled with that. By like hour 47, I was feeling grimy. And these bath sponges by Scrubzz, I got the lavender scented ones. They smell like amazingly fresh laundry. All you do is you just lather them up in the sink and you can give yourself like a nice sponge bath. You don't have to rinse it off. You can just kind of wipe clean. I was able to take my first shower at 48 hours, but it was a whole process. Next day shower, day 3, I just couldn't even do it. That's when I grabbed these. It was like, I'm not up for the terror of it all tonight. I could not live without my Owala bottle during my recovery. I was constantly drinking electrolyte water, also drinking another protein drink, which I'll talk about in a second, but this was my best friend and is. Get the Costco size acetaminophen and ibuprofen on deck. In the immediate aftermath of the surgery, I was obviously taking my prescribed pain medication and the acetaminophen, alternating between, and then eventually moving fully to the acetaminophen. But once I got my drains out, my doctor cleared me to alternate with ibuprofen. They obviously work in different ways, and ibuprofen can help bring down the swelling. Enough said. Arnica Gel. I'm obviously not cleared to put these anywhere on my incisions yet. And I did get a lot of bruising in my abdomen and near the drain site, and I've noticed that putting this on around that area has kind of soothed the pain and definitely lessened the bruising. Arnica is great because it doesn't only just fade bruises, it also can give some like swelling and pain relief. This set for my drains, it comes with a drain holder for when you're showering, and so this is kind of like a netted easy dry pocket. Showers during a reduction recovery process are stressful enough, so this just helps keep everything out of your way so you don't have to worry about it, because you're thinking about a lot when you can't turn around, you have to wash your hair. And it also came with this drain belt. Drains are not pretty, they have straight up bodily fluid in them. This was a nice way to keep them kind of tucked away and out of sight. It's like a little elastic and it just goes right around your waist and you just buckle it in and they kind of hang here. And I was able to go to the grocery store and also to the doctor's office without feeling like everyone was staring at my fluids. So this is a mastectomy pillow. It's really amazing because it has an internal pocket where you can fit an ice pack. I genuinely could not have been without this during days 1 through 4. In the front, there's also pockets where you can put like your chapstick, your remote control, whatever you need. You put this on kind of like overalls, holds the ice close to you, protects where you have your drains because it has this padding here. Very vulnerable immediately after my surgery. I still feel vulnerable and I'm on day 9. Helped me feel more secure and cozy. Love this so much. This is an elastic waffle towel. Out of the shower, like I said, it's hectic showering, so it's nice just to have a towel that you can immediately put on over and just velcro really quick. Because getting dressed is a whole to-do. This makes it feel like you're really like protected and secure for a little bit while you get your business together. I bought both of these ahead of time, but I wish I had bought more. Non-stick hurt-free pads are great for cushioning around the under incision and the vertical line that goes up to the nipple. Purple ones, the Cushion Care gauze pads, I would pop just 1 square over each nip just to keep them nice and protected. You can get them pretty cheap. Honestly, Walmart probably has the best prices, so I would definitely recommend both of these. This Bacitracin came in really handy for once I got my drains out. My drains out this past Monday, and I was told that I could take the dressings off on Thursday. Because I took the dressing off the drain holes, I've been putting this Bacitracin on it just to keep everything really clean and protected and bacteria free. I was definitely nauseous when I got back home from the anesthesia and also from the pain medication that I was taking. Organic eucalyptus essential oil by my bed. And I was just smelling this to kind of help alleviate the nausea, and it definitely helped. In addition to the Arnica Gel, I also grabbed these Arnica Montana tablets. They're really small dosage. They're obviously a homeopathic medicine, And I don't know exactly how much they helped, but I was taking a couple of these a day, and I definitely noticed that it seemed to alleviate the swelling when I started to take it on day 2 and 3. This Tower 28 spray is so tea. Like, I need some right now. Using this SOS hypochlorous acid, had it right next to my bedside the entire time, and I swear, I think it's what helped me from getting any blemishes the entire time. This recovery is hard, and yeah, there were times where I was like, I'm not getting up to wash my face right now. But when I was really going through it, this was amazing. This is a random one, but all of these things for my legs. Sitting in one place for so long that I felt like my legs were just like heavy and swelling, and I just wanted to make sure I had some lymphatic drainage going on. I was using the Saltair Santal Bloom body butter, a massage gun, my fascia blaster on my legs, pulling up to get that lymphatic drainage going. It took me a few days to even have the energy to be able to do it, but I swear once I started doing this, a couple days in, I noticed a huge difference with how my legs felt, like not as heavy, just like really feeling like I was getting the fluid moving. I believe that it came to this at one point, but it definitely got so hard to sleep on my back that I asked my boyfriend to go dig out his travel pillow. If you are so desperate that it's just not happening for you, just having like that extra support helps me get to sleep fast. My Shayla, my pregnancy pillow. I love you so much, baby. She held me tight. She kept me right. It has this like curvature part down here. So I would put this under my knees, put this like around the side of my boob and like supporting me up at a 45-degree angle. This was what I used for like the first 4 days of recovery. Got my drains out. I switched over to the wedge pillow, which I'll show you. It's complicated. It's really good, but it's really complicated. I'll kind of show you what it looks like, but I don't feel like rearranging my whole camera setup just to show you. This, which goes in between the wall of your headboard to give you support. It has a wedge that you can use for your butt. You can use it for under your knees. And then this was my favorite. Honestly, this you could put on top of your legs to use for your laptop, or I was also putting my feet up on this, putting my calves in each one. I didn't get any ankle swelling because I kept my feet elevated the entire time, and it paid off for sure. I started drinking this every night from day 1 of recovery, and I'm still drinking it. It does definitely feel like it's helping me with the swelling. And I also feel like after I drink it, it could just be a placebo effect, but I feel like it helps reduce some of like the zaps that I'm getting from my nerve endings waking back up. It doesn't taste great, but if you like tea and you're a tea drinker, you'll be able to stomach this. This is truly so much stuff. Overconsumption, but needed for recovery. My boyfriend Ken was an excellent nurse, so honestly, I didn't have to use this that much. When he did have to go back to work, this did come in handy a few times, just like reaching for things. You're not supposed to lift your arms over your head. You're supposed to be T-Rex arms the entire recovery, and the more you do that, the better your healing will be. Having the grabber was very, very helpful for me. Ridiculous as it felt and sounds, I used it. If you're gonna be alone for any portion of your recovery, I highly recommend. As far as nutrition powders, the one that my surgeon put me onto actually just ran out, so I'm pretty embarrassed. I have none to show you, but I have here like a coupon that my surgeon gave me. There's a coupon code on here you can use on Amazon for $20 off. 20 save Juven. It comes in 2 flavors, orange and fruit punch. I think I preferred the fruit punch. The orange just tastes like basic, like watered down tang. It's basically a blend of peptides and I think amino acids. 2 packets of the Juven per day can really help promote healthy wound healing. A lot of face masks. I got a red light therapy panel. Once I get cleared to start doing some scar healing on these babies, you better believe I'm gonna be bare chested in front of my red light panels. Interested in any of the stuff that I've shown today that has helped me with my recovery, I'm gonna link it all in my profile. None of this stuff is an absolute necessity. You can get by without it. These are just things that my extra self used to help make the recovery process easier, and it did make it a lot easier. Happy healing, gone through it with my recovery. If you ask me, I would do this over and over again. I regret nothing, and I hope these products help you out as much as they helped me.